Hello, everybody. We are at our coffee plant here. It grinds them up there. We have a lot of it to sell, actually, and it's the time to sell them. It's some good money right now. Just give that some time to spawn there. I don't know how much I have in there to sell. Somewhere. Ah, there we go. Quite a bit still. But we were maxed out on how many coffee beans. It's almost like I should put another factory up if I want to have that much. Yeah, that's kind of maxed out almost every single one of these. Okay, apparently you get a lot of coffee beans. Is the back one maxed out too? I think so. No, okay, this one, there we go. Pay off some of the debt I have. I bought this trailer, the back trailer, and I bought the Redneck Restaurant. I have some planting to do. I planted some sugar beets. And I also have to do corn. I'm trying to think of what else I want to do. Corn and what else? I was gonna do oat, but I don't think I want to do oats anymore. I had a whole bunch of it. Corn and sorghum, maybe? This is gonna be some good money here. I'm not even done selling coffee beans. It's like a money maker without knowing it's a money maker. Don't like where the selling point is. It's kind of hard with double trailer. Okay, pay off this loan that we have. I have 110 grand to pay back. Cool. I've been spending a lot of money on new stuff up here. I take out a lot of money. Hi, Michael. Well, let's go sell the rest of our coffee. We might be able to buy maybe that sugar beet harvester. Or at least have enough money to buy it soon. Yeah, you can keep your temperature. I felt hot enough here today without knowing it was a lot cooler than your temperature. So you can keep your temperature. Let's see if I can get this lined up. Ah, sometimes it does that. Autoload must be on for that trailer. My day's been pretty relaxing. That wasp nest stuff has really made me not feel the best, so. Made some banana bread yesterday, so I've been enjoying that. I started working on vacation photos to post. You know, catching up on things like that. I don't get why I won't load the front one here. See if I can help it out. No? Does it think it's 100% loaded because the back one loaded first? Maybe I'll drop that back trailer off somewhere. It's weird how that happened. We're off tomorrow. Long weekend. I did make mini banana bread. It was delicious. I don't really care for banana bread. I'm weird. But now I like it. And hi, Milo. I basically made it because I keep thinking about the banana bread I had in Belize, and now I'm like, I can't get over it. Why is this loading weird? Okay, let's see if we can do this. Enable autoload. It won't take all of them. It only takes 2 of them instead of loading more. It somehow thinks it has all of it done already. There. That's better. I put some cinnamon and vanilla in my banana bread. It was tasty. Yeah, see, I can't even show you my weather because it's hot but much cooler than yours. So I have nothing to complain about. This coffee store is surely getting stocked with coffee beans for next year. I don't even know if it will be a year. It makes a lot of coffee. Oh no, so hot you can't even have your Reese's. Poor things. How about those mini York peppermint patties or whatever? And those are in the fridge because I don't trust those outside. I don't buy those often because they're too sweet for me, but I really wanted chocolate minty. And I couldn't find anything else. I thought about buying ice cream yesterday. I was like, no, it's not gonna make it home. There's no way it will make it home. And look at all that money. I did not know at all that coffee would give me this much money. They are. Peppermint's really good after a meal. I find it really refreshing. I made mac and cheese for dinner because I needed some comforting food. I'm still very upset about my day yesterday. So I needed something to make me feel better. Yeah, the ironic thing is I don't live that far from a store, but even that couple blocks is too much for ice cream certain times. Well, I got chased and swarmed by some bees when I went to take the garbage out, and they stung me, and it's bothering me. I don't know if you've ever had the experience being chased by wasps. I don't know if I said bees or wasps the first time. I meant wasp. I don't know. It's very painful and itchy and swollen, and I don't know if it's infected or not. To give it a few more days, apparently. But not fun. Maybe that's all of the coffee. Okay, yep, that's all the coffee. Yeah, I don't know if you ever had that experience. That was my first time having that experience. I highly do not recommend. You get this adrenaline rush, and at the same time, you get this awful pain and stinging feeling, and it was awful. It makes you feel many things all at once. You see, I've been stung by one of them, but a whole bunch of them, like a swarm of them. Like, it's not just one. It's like you came upon a nest of them without knowing they were there, and they did not like that you did not know they were there. They found a nice little hidey hole next to the garbage bin. The dumpster, right? And I don't know if you know much about wasps, but they're attracted to the smells of garbage and sweets and meat, and so they like to build their nests by dumpsters. And our dumpster is chained and padlocked, so homeless people can't go through it. So it takes time to open it, right? You have to first unlock it, and then you have to lift the bar. There's like a chain bar over the top, so you can't lift the lids without unlocking the bar and then moving the bar. Then you have to lift the lid, and then you can throw your garbage in. So while you're there, you're very vulnerable because you have to lift things and move things, and that's when they find you. Is when your hands are busy and you can't just run for your life as easily. But I did run for my life. I left my garbage out there. Did not care. ready to go back. Yeah, we have bats here, but not as many. I think because of our climate, I don't know. Not enough where I live that would kill the wasp. Mosquitoes we don't have here in the valley. Other parts of BC you do, but not in the valley. I can sit out on my balcony and never be bothered by a mosquito. I can go hiking in the valley and never be bothered by a mosquito. I do have to watch out for a lot of ticks, though. We have a lot of ticks. Yeah. Like, I've gotten stung before, but it's been, I don't know, I was probably, I don't know, maybe 8, 10 years old max. I don't know, not very old, right? It's been many years. And then when I got stung, it wasn't it wasn't by one of them, it was by multiple. There's a difference. I tell ya. Getting stung multiple times versus one time is way worse. I'm assuming he has fire ants, sir, and I have had experience and beliefs with fire ants. I don't like fire ants. Am I done with what I'm doing for this month? Maybe I have to go to the next month here. Fire ants are not fun at all, man. But I think a wasp is way worse. I think it said I should sell these, if I remember correctly. Where are my melons? Man, I bought a good watermelon at the store. I was so happy. After my bad experience with watermelon, I was so happy to get a good tasting watermelon. There we go. Let's not sell those. Or those. I don't want to do either of those contracts. There's gonna be a lot to do next month. I'll speed through time for a bit and get my money from everything. I did. I'm excited about that. Juan even tried a bite and he said it's not exactly what he would eat, but he agreed that it was pretty darn close and it was good tasting. Probably the best that you could get around here, he said. So I'll take that as a win. Yeah, lots of little blossoms here. These wheelbarrows change what's in them every season. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go feed the dog. There. I planted a lot of... Where would I find that? What's missing? Oh. It wants me to buy more of this. There. That should keep it busy for a while. Oh no, these guys all ran out of stuff too. Yeah, I have no problem buying liquid fertilizer when I get that much profit off of them. I was gonna go show you my. Kiram called it my mini village. Oh, it's nighttime already. You can't really see my mini village as well. I have it all nicely set up. I put a lot of flowers and stuff everywhere, but it's now too dark to show you where they all are. It looked really cute. I have a fish farm over here too. It is a mini village. I want to put more lamps up, but I haven't. I mean, you got the flavored milk, the pancakes and donuts, coffee, the ice cream, the flavored juice. Got all the good stuff. And the redneck restaurant. We can't forget about that. I'm glad you guys had good days. Or okay days. I don't know what Best Thompson is, but yeah, I did get the mini redneck restaurant. I took a loan out for it until I could pay it off with the coffee. So I earned 57 grand and then I pay like over 40 grand for all the buildings. That's fitting. I got an email, your package has been delivered. I'm like, yeah, you delivered it like 7 hours ago, if not more. You're kind of late on telling me that you delivered my package. Funny. Ah, pajamas. Well, hopefully it was at least refreshing. Let's fill up the milk. Oh, do I have more cows yet? Not yet. I have a lot more chickens. I'm gonna want more food soon. Maybe next month or the month after I'll get some more cows. Are you sure it ruined it? I found this little hack, so to speak. I fill up the milk in the green container, then I put it in the silver one, the steel, and then it automatically gets transferred to all my productions, so I don't have to bring it all the way over there. Oh, show up over there, all the milk. I have to do that, and that. There, feed the cows. There's a cow right there. I don't see how the pajamas would have been ruined. I mean, I think that's Michael over saying things again. Okay, I planted this field with sugar beets. I am not sure if I like that yet because that's a lot of sugar beets later to harvest, but I need them. But I'm gonna feel the pain of harvesting them. That's gonna take me a long time. I saw a baler that was in game that we use, like to make the hay bales. I saw that on vacation in real life. And I was like, holy crap! I was telling Juan because it's huge. Like the one that we use in game. Probably have to go over here. So close. There. I think it was like one of these big ones. It was red. And that thing was like as tall as a car and like the size of a car. Like, it's pretty huge. So Juan and I are thinking of buying a DLC. The expansion that's coming out because in November, if you buy it, you'll be able to do sugar. No, not sugar. Carrots, parsnips, and red beets, and then new map, and new equipment, and all that. Am I afraid of snakes? Not really. If I know they're poisonous, it's different, but if they're not poisonous, I don't care. You think it's special, but up here we live with rattlesnakes. You may not think Canada has rattlesnakes, but we are, we're in a desert valley. We have rattlesnakes, we have cactuses, we have poisonous spiders. I mean, we have that stuff in Canada, believe it or not. But what's a little bit different than you is I still have to watch it for bears and cougars and moose and all that too. Like, I have the forest and the desert animals together. Yeah, Milo, they're big in real life, but mini in this game, for sure. People are excited because they've been seeing badgers. And badgers are endangered over here. They're kind of vicious. I mean, you don't really want to come across a badger anyways. But there's like 3 or 4 of them people have been spotting. Which is pretty cool to actually see them. I think that means their population's growing well enough for them to be out in public. I think Shep actually mentioned that she saw a badger last week. I know James has seen one as well, but not this year. Well, I know Michael met snakes, but I don't know. He might think it's special that he has snakes, but we have snakes. That reminds me of the first time Juan was with me in Michigan, and he tried to pick up a turtle. I was like, oh no, you do not want to pick that turtle up. And he's, why? It's just a turtle. I'm like, oh no, those are snapping turtles. He was not used to snapping turtles. It's like, you want to lose some fingers? So he tried picking it up with like a big twig, and it just snapped it in half. I was laughing so hard. It's like, yeah, don't mess with snapping turtles, please. A pet snake doesn't surprise me. I mean, I literally saw a guy not too long ago walking down the sidewalk with his pet snake. He was just bringing it out for a walk. And it was, I think it was probably a boa constrictor. It was big. He just had it wrapped around him and clearly just wanted to bring his snake out to get some sun or something. It was kind of cute, but I can only imagine how scared some other people on the sidewalk were. Yeah, it was kind of funny, Milo. I actually liked it, but I can only imagine the people that don't like snakes and what they would have thought. Probably completely different. But for me, I was like, oh, this is great. It's cute. It was kind of a albino, too. It was white with orange. The weirdest pet I had growing up was hermit crabs, which I loved and everybody else hated. Now my brother wanted snakes and ferrets and all that stuff. Like, we grew up wanting the odd pets. We couldn't have furry pets. Like, we had rabbits, but they were outdoors. We couldn't have indoor animals because of my allergies and asthma. We actually had a dog and cat at one time. I had to get rid of them because of me. But animals like fish, crabs, stuff like that, aren't furry, those were our kind of pets. You killed so many comments. Poor. What have you done? So I have to... Says the pH is bad. So I have to do lime on this field as well. And weed it. I believe that's what it's saying I have to do. Wait, let's look at my cheat sheet here. Well, maybe pH is what I'm doing. I can never remember. Oh no, pH is lime. Okay. It's gonna be extra work. Lots to do on 3 different fields, but I can do it. I can't remember if James is afraid of snakes. I know his wife is afraid of snakes. But I don't know. I think James is just spiders. Oh, growing up. Okay, this is kind of funny. I wish I had a photo to show you guys, but I don't think a photo exists of this. My neighbor across the street, he was an old guy. An old wife. Like, they were awesome. Like, they, for some reason, had this huge, long, stuffed snake. Like, think... It would have been like 1.5 feet, like, in circumference. And I don't know how long it was. Maybe 8 to 10 feet? Like, they had this huge stuffed snake, and they gave it to us. And my Nana is afraid. Oh man, was she afraid of snakes. I remember she came over one time and freaked the crap out, but we had a stuffed snake. And we had to hide it every single time after that when we knew she was coming over. I don't know why. They gave us another stuffed animal too. I don't know what it was. I can remember the snake. I can't remember what the second one was. And the snake I remember, but we had to hide it all the time. So it basically lived in our closet because we had a hard time hauling it around. As you imagine, it was pretty heavy when it was that big. And I have no clue why you would make a stuffed snake that big. No clue. I can't remember if it was filled with like those little beanie bag material. I think that might have been what it was stuffed with, but it was pretty heavy. I wish we had a photo of it because it was pretty epic thinking back on it. Yeah, I imagine you would, but like, but why? Of all things you can make, why not make it like a big teddy bear or, I don't know, something cute and cuddly, not a snake. It's just weird. Yeah, this was a big snake. They were pretty awesome neighbors, though. Like, we grew up pretty close with them. The husband passed away when I was in school. The last time I was at my parents' place, the wife was still alive, but I'm not sure if she still is or not. She's getting up there in age. But we grew up with some pretty awesome neighbors. Like, one of them I just called Granny. Like, she wasn't my grandma, but she's Granny because, you know, that's what she was. She was the neighborhood grandma. Yeah, once I got into high school, we had neighbors starting to move in and out, but most of elementary and middle school, I would say, was the same neighbors. Now, here where we live, I don't know any of them by name, honestly. I know some of them just by talking to them, but not really. And then some of them I know. Like, I know the ones in this hallway and the ones in the next hallway, but I don't know their names. I'll say hi to them, but no, I don't really know all the people living here by name. I think part of that is because we're antisocial, and part of it is just so many people move in and out of here that we don't bother to get to know people. I don't know. I was talking to people yesterday about the wasp, though, and learned one other person the day before, so 2 days ago, was stung as well and had to go to the hospital because of it. I was pretty close to going to the hospital. But I came upstairs and I have really a lot of allergy stuff and I have an EpiPen. So I didn't use it, but I had stuff up here I could have used, so I just came back upstairs. But I feel for that neighbor. Fireworks. They're kind of banned here. The city themselves have to get special permission from the fire district. I can't explain it. Like, Kamloops is a city like 2 hours away, but it's called the Kamloops Fire Center District, and they're in charge of a huge area, many towns and cities. So there's like fires, they're in charge of like wildfires, if they're in charge of sending out help or whatever. Like your city still sends out help within city fires, but like wildfires. Anyways, so the city even has to get permission from this place to set off fireworks. That's kind of how restricted they are to have here because of how dry it is here. The towns, I think the only town that used to sell them, I don't know if you still can buy them there, is over a half hour away, but I think they're banned there now too. Like, you just can't buy them. People still find a way and set them off here, but you're in major trouble if they catch you. Yes, we are. We desperately need some rain. Oh, send some rain this way. Or just send it up north to... I know Ontario and Quebec need it really bad too. There was a fire here a couple of days ago. I don't know if they put it out or not. I haven't heard anything more about it. But they're starting to get closer and closer and closer to where I live. Okay, you send some Reese cups. Maybe the rain will fall. Which one do I want to fill it with? This one over here. Well, I don't know why I'm doing that because I'm going to have to empty that and fill that. I should buy a second one of these for herbicide. Have one of each, so I don't have to keep emptying them. Make sure nothing's on sale first. Okay. I don't know how many meters wide I have this other one right now. Let me look that up first. Uh, 36 meters, okay. That will be helpful. Yep. Box it up in some buckets and stuff and bottles and... I'm trying to think if I really need that much bigger. For 84 grand. Well, I can do 41 grand. I don't know if I had this option with the other one. Okay, cool. Well, that was a lot more. There's 80 grand just for that. Ouch. Well, this goes with it for extra. Okay, I need that anyway, so let's just do that. to find a home for the new one. Maybe I can park it next to the cultivator that I bought. Or into that shed over there. But I had to fill it up and go use it. Oh, I need to do lime as well. Nope. Let's try again. Double check that I need to do lime. I said I did, but when I checked before, it wouldn't let me. So I'm really confused on that. Yeah, that's good, but the pH isn't. Okay. I think that's my field of barley. I think that's what I planted right here. There's a bump there, and I have to smooth it out because it's annoying me. It is a big bump. It's a big mini bump. How's that? As you see, my vehicle almost tossed me into the water, man. It was like, bam! It wasn't micro mini at all. Lime. I want to use so much lime. Oh, good. It can be a big mini bump. Good compromise. I'm trying to debate if I want to bother to go see the fireworks or not. Usually the fireworks here suck. And the town that has really good fireworks canceled them this year. Because I ran into some drama. I don't think it's worth trying to go see the ones here. I was so disappointed the last couple times I've tried. You're on Cute Mini Facebook. I have to upload some photos to there. I don't go on Facebook as much as I used to. Doesn't want to spray that. When I run out. test out my new project. I bought something. There is my pickup. Okay, see if the pickup can haul this. If not, I'll have to use the other tractor. Whoa, that pickup. Whoa, pickup. I can see you doing that. I actually have people that have deleted Facebook but can still use Messenger. Oh no, pickup in that is not working. That looks really silly. Let's go park this to get the tractor. I might sell this because I don't ever use it. That should cost me money. I don't ever use that pickup. Yeah, I had like 0.10 of an hour. Yeah, don't miss you. Even this tractor is gonna look so small with this. I mean, I can see you doing that, but at the same time, I feel for your friends. They'll be like, oh no. They'll worry about you not getting enough sleep. There's that bump again. So how about an auger wagon? I have a mod that lets you fill it with lime. So I thought this would be a lot quicker than bringing this other one back to refill. I think I calculated I can fill it almost 4 times? Or 3 times? Anyways, that's 3 less trips I have to take. Be easier to take this back than repeatedly trying to bring this little small one back. Oh, look at that, that's much faster. We'll park it over here where it's out of the way. Yeah, this one is quite bigger. I bet if I leave this like this, I can bring the empty one over here if needed. Okay. And the small one here is really good because it has the widest width of spreading the lime, but it doesn't carry a lot. You can get other wagons or whatever you want to call this that spread it a lot smaller radius but carry more. So you have to kind of decide which one you want to go with. Well, I'm glad I can make the mini heart feel that way. So I have to plant This one I like with corn, and this one I'll do sorghum. And these two smaller fields I have barley. I also have all my grass to mow this month. In April I can do the first cutting of grass. So I have to do that as well. April's a busy month. I didn't even check if I should sell things in April. Oh, no, nothing. Whew. Okay, we're safe there. Like, I want to look at productions as well. Yeah, productions wants some attention. Don't go into the water. No, I said don't go into the water. So close. Yeah, I almost did. Hi, Karen. I parked too close to technically get out of this tractor. Let's do that. Hi, Lolo. Oh, Milo, what am I gonna do with you? Oh, you have something special planned for Canada Day stream? Now you got me curious. Awesome. Yeah, well, I don't know what we're exactly doing Canada Day. Don't think much, so we'll see. Definitely check it out. When you're excited, I get excited, right? Like, when people get excited about the creativity, it gets me excited. So I planted this big field of sugar beets, and I may regret it, but I did it. What am I going to do now? I sold my coffee. I don't know if you have that coffee mod. You make a lot of money with coffee. I like surprises. I mean, I do, but I don't, because I eventually have like the patience of a kid and I get too excited. I decided sugar beets would be better than sugar cane. I have the mod that lets me do a 5.4 meter. This one lets you do 5.4 meter feet by. So it's a little bit better. I mean, the other ones I think have like 2.8 meters for width. No, only some of them tell you. Combination, that's 2.7. I think I read this one was 2.8. Well, this one's 5.4. The map that I'm with has a modded one, the cow farm. But I don't like it because they made it 10 meters. 4 meter. Where is it? Where's the other cow farm one? Maybe it was just in headers. 16 meters they go. And I'm like, okay, that's a little cheaty, you guys. So, yeah. Oh no, I thought this through. If I was going to do sugar beets, I would definitely not do the smaller trailer type of this field. Yep, exactly. Been there. Or Juan's been doing it on his map too, so I kind of knew what I would be expecting. Right now I like my auger wagon with lime set up. Took a few mods, but it's better than hauling that small thing back and forth. Oh, it makes sense Michael would do it on Saturday. Otherwise, like, Tuesday's no fun, right? It's the same thing when you do Halloween, right? Like, sometimes you just choose the nearest weekend. Sometimes you just can't do stuff during the weekdays. Oh, I placed my redneck restaurant, so that's completed. I'll show you that, Kiram. It's daylight now, so I can do that. Get that filling. Whoop. So that's what that looks like. Kinda happy with how it looks. Hello, Juan. Redneck restaurant. Well, give me money. Now let's see how much I made. How much I made from selling. $479,000? That doesn't sound right. Maybe I did. I made a lot of money off of coffee. Uh-oh, this must be empty. Thanks. Oh, you share my stream? Extra thanks. That's pretty awesome. There should be sound. I mean, like in-game sound or me sound? If you're saying there's no in-game sound, then good luck with that. I turn that up and the people say they can't hear me, so, you know. Probably gonna have to fill this up again, aren't I? No in-game sound? Yeah, I'm looking at that and I'm like, I don't know how to fix that. Cause I hear the birds and the chirping and the in-game sound, but how to get it to you guys? Yeah, good luck. And he reset. He's all good now. And just as Juan joins, I'm like, I'm just tired of talking. Just barely. I know, if I turn it up more, then you guys say you can't hear me, so. You'll have to pick who's more important, the game or me. I'll turn it up here in a moment. That bump there, I'm gonna have to smooth that bump out. I think I filled that. Okay. I think this lets you guys hear it. I turned out the audio output capture. I think that's what I needed to adjust. But I'm not quite sure. Oh, no new OBS sound filters. That's interesting. Probably could have done this without refilling the lime out of the other one. I didn't know it was that close to being done with it. Yeah, I think Discord I saw a setting for it. Something similar. But I'm not best friends with Discord at all, so yeah, I don't fool around with things like that. Michael, I need to tell Casper to go away. Exactly. I thought about music, but Milo says she likes to listen to her music when I stream, so I decided not to add music on mine quite yet. But there was input there that Milo's music would be, good relaxing time for her basically, after work or school or whatnot. I don't need to fill this, but I'm going to. Yep. What Milo says. I totally get that, but sometimes I just want to listen to my own music too, right? Especially evening, I think, like when Juan does it, it's in the morning, and a weekend is usually different than man, I just want to unwind after a long day type of evening stream. wish I could find the photos. When we took down our old house, my parents' old house, I saw ghosts in the photo. I don't think the house is haunted. It was just a really old house with a lot of problems. Didn't hit the brake soon enough. See, I wouldn't mind music here in my mind, but I like to think about other people. Like Milo makes a good valid point. I think music would be helpful because I don't talk sometimes enough. I don't think it was a Reese Cup photo. I'm trying to figure out how it is or isn't a Reese Cup photo. I wonder if my spy camera is still there. It probably is. Forgot to show Juan my spy camera on the weekend. Or any of the weekdays that you were home. Man, Michael, that's a long time with ghosts. Ah, gotcha, Milo. That makes sense now. Oh, good. Here, you can see my ghost spy camera. It's right here, but you don't see it. But now you do. See it? But now you don't. But now you do. See it? But now you don't. Now you do. See, it's a really interesting spy camera, I tell ya. I can't delete it. I can't get rid of it. But it's interesting how it's there but not there, depending on the angle. See, it's gone again. Gone again. Still gone. There it is. It's really weird. It's one of those things that the map maker added, so it's really hard for me to get rid of it. And I don't know how they put it in the map for it to be glitchy that way. So I actually had to go down this whole road here with a chainsaw and cut down branches because my cultivator would not fit down this road with all the branches on the trees. So instead of knocking down all the trees, I just took down branches. Let's see, there's one here. You can just see some tree cuts. The whole way down I just trimmed all the trees. I probably have to do it for the rest of the map as I buy more fields, but it works instead of cutting down all the trees. Have you ever been haunted? Well, it depends on how you mean that statement. Milo, Reese Cups. I'll learn how to back this stuff up eventually. I'm like halfway there and then I screw it up every time. Good enough. Okay, I need to go weed that field. I thought it would be planting. I'm like, nope, this one field is going to be a whole stream. Like I say, I think there were ghosts in my house growing up, but I don't feel like I was haunted by one. I mean, if he did haunt, I don't remember. Bought a sprayer just for herbicide, so I have to keep emptying the lime out of the other one. I have the money, so why not? I didn't think it through when I put the liquid fertilizer and the herbicide together. It's almost like I need to put one of them where the seeds is, so they're not auto-filling. I might have to sell one of them when it gets empty and move it, so I don't have to worry about filling it with the wrong thing. There we go. I don't have a GPS set up for it, but that shouldn't take long to figure that out. Bump in the road there. Well, maybe Michael's ghost just wants some Reese cups. Can we go with that? Does that work at all? I want to rename this one. I think I can do this and rename it. Okay. Well, that should work. I mean, you can't say no, but who doesn't want Reese cups? I mean, besides people that are allergic to them, right? It's interesting with the spot spraying, it still makes the lime disappear. It seems a little bit funky there. So they paid extra to have the spot spray system set up on this. Oh well. Yeah, that means I'm gonna have to go through all that. A lime. Yeah. I might not be able to buy the sugar beet harvester. At the rate I'm going with the fields, I have to go lime and fertilize. It's gonna be expensive. Can I get that? There we go. So close to the map, end of the map to the left side, that it's just easier to do the end rows like this. At least I can't get just a little bit. True. I'll have to think about if I want to skip the liming or not. I mean, how much lower of a yield do you get though if you skip it? So I'm needing the corn, so I really don't want to skip on the corn yield that much. Sorghum is just for a chicken feed. Well, and for flour as well. So the next two fields are ones I really want to plant and have a good yield. Uh-oh, Milo's battery's running out. Juan should be able to answer that better, Kieran, but I think only if you use the music that puts attributes. But I don't think you have to put anything if you just use the no attribute type of music. I mean, if you want to be on the safe side, you can put something in there like using YouTube copyright music with no attributes, but I don't think you have to put anything in your description. Milo, I think you need to replace your battery, man. Instead of recharging it, I think nowadays you just have to replace it. Maybe his battery life has run out. Need a mini energy boost. I was like, jumping jacks. No, don't do jumping jacks. Well, that's a good question, Milo. I'm not sure. No problem, Kieran. Hopefully that info helped. Basically, pick the stuff that says no attribution or yeah, whatever that is. that word, and then you don't have to do anything really. So I need an upgrade battery. I wish we all found that answer, but it only gets worse as you get older. I mean, it totally makes sense when my dad fell asleep right after dinner, 7 o'clock, on the couch. It makes sense now. The older you get, the less battery you have. You get up too early. Yeah, it's important just to get your sleep then, right? Find out if you eat 8 or 9 hours of sleep and set your alarm to go to bed early enough. I'm not a morning person. Mm-mm. I had a restless night of sleep last night. Surprised you didn't complain that I kept you awake, Juan. My body's definitely fighting off that wasp. It's really, really itchy right now. I am playing this whole thing without putting my arm down anywhere. Oh no, Milo. You can't feel that age already. What are you gonna feel when you get that old then? Hmm? Hopefully you catch a break though. Sounds like you have a busy schedule and you need a break to recharge. Maybe you can schedule a mini vacation break or something. Just to catch a break. I know financially that might not be an option, but something to consider. At least do you get a mini break at all for the long weekend? Or do you have to work with all the celebration stuff coming up? I don't know if it's mini. I mean, taking time off and doing some self-care and stuff. That's not mini in the end. Something big. Oh good, glad you get a mini long weekend. Almost mini. Everything's mini. I'm gonna start talking in riddles. You got up at 5 a.m. And sometimes Juan gets up that early. I don't like it. But I do it and I go back to sleep. Well, Milo, what time of day is that though? Isn't that all day? Every day? I'll probably play for another, I don't know, 13 minutes? Yeah. Say quarter after I'll get off. All this talk about stuff and food and snacks makes me want to go get a snack. Might go eat the rest of that watermelon. No, but if I get up, then you need to go to sleep. More sleep is better. I can't make my map all about snacks and then not have any snacks. That makes me mini sad. Trying to get relief for my arm because I even put anti-itchy cream on it multiple times and it does nothing. It's so itchy that is constantly what I'm thinking about at the moment. Is how itchy my arm is. So I'm like a little kid where you're like, don't itch it, don't scratch it. That's what I keep reminding myself. I need only one bite for so many. Oh no. I don't know about that, Milo. Michael, I don't like coffee. But that coffee chocolate bar from Purdy's, coffee break, whatever it's called, it's amazing. I may like coffee if I ever had the really decent, high-end, expensive coffee. I know there's a type that people say to get that doesn't taste as strong. I think you have to do like the drip coffee or whatever as well for it. I don't know. I'll just stick with my tea. My phone keeps going off. No, there goes my phone again. That was my sister. It's like 11 o'clock at night over there. Oh, I agree with that, Michael. If it's too hot or too cold, it's so hard to sleep. I don't know if you're hearing it from my computer or my phone because they both have been going off, of course, because they're linked. Oh, it is 10 p.m. Never mind, not 11. Michael will correct me. My sister lives in Texas, so Michael knows what time it is. Yeah, I have a rotating fan that I have like a desktop fan. I have fans. Because our AC doesn't reach our bedroom. It's too far away. I know, Juan, you say that, but I can never wait 2 hours unless I get distracted. I think for me it's because I need medicine to feel better. And then my medicine makes me take food with it. So then it's like I don't feel good in the morning until I have my breakfast. Because, I need medicine. Yeah. What, Michael? You're allowed to touch the thermostat? That was like a crime in my house. Do not touch thermostat was the rule. It was like one of the golden rules. You get your butt chewed out if you touch that thermostat. Okay, just a few minutes and I will get off, but I can start sorghum on this field. Oh, I need to cultivate this field. Why did I not do that? Okay, I can go do corn, I think. And then I'll come back and cultivate that field. But this field is plowed, which I should be able to. Do my corn over there. We'll seed corn. Enforced by both of my parents. Yeah. I went to look at my notification because he said he heard it. I still miss sister typing. We have this kind of thing where if I don't know if you have friends like this where, or even family, where if they're typing and you start typing and then they stop typing to see what you're typing, and then you reply and then they never finish what they're saying. So I've just learned to just let her type for like 5-10 minutes until I know she's not typing, and then I go read it. But if she knows I'm reading and responding, then we never get anywhere with our conversation. I mean, you get somewhere, but never where we originally thought we were getting. Yep. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm ignoring her, but for a good reason. I also know it's like 10 o'clock over there, so she's going to bed pretty soon. So it's kind of the hard part when a lot of the family lives many hours away from. Okay, now Juan's texting me. Juan! Seriously? I'm gonna mute my phone because of you. Oh, it's funny. I just muted my phone. I'm like, I know how this goes. corn. Yes, I can plant corn, but this field is plowed. I like this planter, but I'm kind of thinking of switching to a planter that you don't have to cultivate every single time. Which one do I have? I have this one, which is 18 meters. Okay. So I have this one, which is... Okay, because this one does everything else. This one doesn't. I'm tempted to sell this one, buy a seeder, and have this as a planter. And then I can get rid of that cultivator and not have to deal with that. Wait, what am I waiting for? A little bit too close to the trees there. Oh, I'm logged into Steam. I have it set so I don't get messages when I'm doing this. But now I know to go to Steam after this. See? See, L. Oh! Mini spam. Haha. I can't see that little part there. Huh. Well, that's just gonna be how it is. How is my sister? I don't know because I haven't read her messages, but I'm assuming busy. She's a manager of a very busy job. When I say manager, she like... Uh-oh. Okay, I wonder where that is. I can see her chatting still. She's in charge of like training hospital staff for coding. Like, it's a very complex software medical type of job. You're talking about it, James? I haven't got that update yet. I think you're roughly around that far away. I'm talking about Texas, sister. I still have it so I see you texting me one, but my phone is on silent. You're not gonna hear it bing, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna turn it so I don't see you texting. That's just encouraging you. I've been talking with a family we just saw on vacation. They're doing good still. And my oldest sister, I don't know, I don't talk to her. Oh, I went past my time. I was gonna say I'm gonna get off. I might switch. If I have enough money, I might switch around my planter, seeder, cultivator situation. By the next time you guys see me stream, I probably will have changed things. Oh. You know, that's just gonna make me get off the stream now. You guys were spamming. It might not be a flower, but you're spamming. How about you give him crap for that, Milo? He always tells you you're spamming. How come you're not on him? Be like, you're spamming. What was the rule if you do it more than 3 times spam? I think I can count that one. Okay, I'm gonna line up over here. I'll call it a stream. Michael's like, yeah. Well, I appreciate that, Michael. It's all good though. They're not annoying me too bad. They're being funny. See, there we go. Okay. Cool. Yes, it is, because I'm gonna go respond to my sister finally. And maybe talk to one about something. But thanks, you guys. Yeah, you cheered me up. Needed a good distraction so I don't think about itching my hand repeatedly, like I'm doing, and I need to stop. But yes, I don't think there's a stream tomorrow. I don't know. May or not be, but Saturday for sure, I believe. See you guys then. Adios.